Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 300 of Project 365. That is going to be weird to say. Okay, so what am I doing for my 300th video? I am talking to you guys about Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Now, I'm going to do something that I don't think a lot of people have done, and I'm actually just going to look at the movie based on the fact that it's a movie. I'm not going to compare it to the book. Want to know why? Because when J.K. Rowling and the other writers who were actually working on the screenplay were writing this screenplay, they actually wrote it with the intention of getting the audience to go out and buy the book. They're not trying to put everything into the movie, A, because it would make each movie ridiculously long as if they weren't long enough. But secondly, I learned this in the special features, she actually has the intention of using the movies to give them a taste to want to go and actually read the book, because then they'll hear from other people around them like, oh, hey, the cool thing about this wasn't in there, the cool thing about this wasn't in there, and so then they'll either borrow or they'll buy the book. And so that's a good way to increase sales. J.K. Rowling is a genius because she's actually made more money than Stephen King. Now, that in itself is just epically awesome. Okay, so all the logistics and stuff out of the way. The movie was really good. I felt it dragged on at parts, but at the same time, since I've read all the books and I've seen every single movie, I was sort of there with them in those times of desperation and of feeling completely and utterly hopeless. J.K. Rowling actually did a really good job in the book of having the characters exhibit these emotions, and so it was really good to see Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert something to be able to actually convey these just really stark emotions. The other cool thing, too, was just all of the awesome panning of landscapes. I feel like I went on a tour of pretty much the world. I'm not sure if those are all locations in England. I mean, some might be Ireland and some might be Wales. But it was still just amazing to see these amazing pan shots of just these amazingly beautiful areas. And so that was really good. Uh, Overall, character development for the entire film was really good. You actually got to see different character arcs, which was nice because, you know, in Harry Potter, unlike Twilight, there's actual development of character arcs, and they actually go through the real roller coaster of emotions. And so that's fun. And so, yeah, all in all, it was a good movie. Fantastic effects, very actiony, like I expected it to be. The seventh book is just filled with action, and your mind starts to whirl as you read it. And my mind was whirling as I was watching, but in a good way. The one thing I will say is it did run a bit long. 2.5 hours is a really long time for a movie. I mean, even The Dark Knight did that, and it was still feeling really long. So that is probably the one thing I would have done, but I'm not sure what she could have cut out to make the story as cohesive. And while still retaining this idea of giving people a taster of what the books were like without giving them the full books. So, all in all, definitely an 8 out of 10, but then again, every Harry Potter movie has been good. I mean, sure, with obvious qualms, minor qualms within each film. So I'm definitely looking forward to part two. My question for you guys is, what did you think of the movie, and what are you hoping for in part two? All right, so that's it for today, guys. Have a good day. Bye.